What's going on, guys? This is Pete from PeteS.com, and I am here after a workout on Wednesday. Wednesday. 25 times better than I was on Sunday, but I got a knife. I got a knife. So don't fuck with me. 20 times better than I was on Sunday. After about a big, giant episode of overwhelming hate and depression and violence almost. Um, I came to a fact that I came to a point where um, I ended up doing something to break myself out of the routine of what my brain was doing. And I was trying hard, guys. Like I was trying hard to get the negative thoughts and negative emotions out of my head, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was very hard. It was difficult, so I just wrote it out without causing any harm to myself. Hopefully, not to anyone else. I know mentally I was nuts, and I just went out to a friend's house, and we ended up just talking about other things. And sometimes what I know is my triggers are a stimulant, a caffeine, and then when I get overwhelmed with work or never really getting to step away from what I do every day. And it was just cool to sit down. I thought we were gonna go there, and it was at one of the coaches' house. I thought we were gonna go there and talk about a camp or something going on, and you got to learn to shut it down sometimes, and that's one thing I can't do. I have very big trouble doing, and I always put myself into this as well. So we just talked about zombies. We watched The Walking Dead. We read comics, like he showed me comic books. Just told me some stories. We laughed, and it all went away. That feeling of overwhelming, that feeling of just 1,000 thoughts went away for like a good half an hour because we were just hanging out with friends and just talking about something other than what we do every day. And that snapped me out of it, and I was really happy that that happened because then it gave me a switch over, and I was able to focus more on the positive things in life, and I was able to focus more into the positive realms of what I do every day. And the next day got better, and the next got better. But the main thing was that I shut it down, and it turned off my brain into what I usually think about all the time. So I did three things to help me get out of the first funk. Number one, I found out what was causing a lot of the anxiety, what my big trigger was, and that was caffeine. Um, we work long hours. We're up to, before anyone's even awake. Maybe me and Chris and a couple construction workers, and and I would drink coffee. And when my brain is in a negative spiral or it's in a maybe overwhelmed state, or adding caffeine to the mix does not work well, because I found the trend that every time I drank it, 20 minutes later, I started getting thoughts of, I get amped up because I drink it to work out. And then when I do work out, I hate people when I work out. Like I go, like I mentally put myself into another place because that's my time. That's where I go to vent out, and that's how I work out. That's how I get weight up. It's because I get very angry. But what happens is I channel the anger towards other people, and I channel the anger towards anything else, and that caffeine keeps me riding in that plane, right? Today and the other days, I didn't drink any caffeine. I worked out 3 days, and I had that anger and that hate while I'm working out. But then as I start to channel towards other people, I laugh and I tell myself I'm a fucking idiot. And but it doesn't ride it. So I found out caffeine was a problem, and I took caffeine out. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard, and that's number two. You're gonna have discipline. Number two, you're gonna have a lot of discipline to do things that you don't want to do. I don't want to write into a journal sometimes. I don't want to talk about my feelings. I don't want to admit that I have anxiety. I don't want. It's a sign of weakness. Of course, it's a sign of weakness. You're weak if you can't control your life and you can't control yourself. You're weak. That's bullshit. You're not weak, because I'll fucking pick you up off the ground and I'll throw you over my head. If that's how weak I am, then go fuck yourself if you think I'm weak. And I'm not mentally weak. Okay? Because now I'm stronger by allowing myself to put this out there. So people try to hide the fact that they have depression. They hide the fact that they have anxiety, but it's pretty open in the air. So that fear that you have of people not knowing that you have it, they know you have it. So What's the point? They know you're not feeling right. They know you're not acting right. So, you might as well just come out and say and accept the fact that this is happening to you. And I know this is probably giving you anxiety. And number 3 is hanging out with friends and taking time away from something that you do every day. Dude, I work out every day. I am in the gym every day. I'm answering emails, text messages, phone calls. I'm trying to help people every single day. And there's not one point in my life that I can't turn it off. Okay? And for that half an hour, it was half an hour. Dude, that's why I meditate. I have to step away. Even if it's for 10 minutes of just breathing, I want to go back to work and post something. I want to go back to work and then make a video. I want to go back to work and help someone answer an email or answer these questions. Sometimes it's hard for me. You know, you have a lot of stuff that comes in and you want to help everyone. That's just the person you are, and that overwhelms you. So taking that step back is going to be my next challenge as well. So I'm going to keep logging in. I took away the caffeine, and now I'm going to start hanging out with friends and do stuff fun rather than do stuff that I feel like I have to do every day. And I'm just going to focus on myself for a little bit. So let me know what you're going to do. What are going to be your next 3 things? Comment down below, share, subscribe, like it up, and I will talk to you guys later. If you want to see more Miami hoodie V-necks like the one I have on now, you let me know. And that Tattoo Shannon.